Oakley and the Whispering Root. Have you ever felt like everyone else was moving ahead while you stayed in the very same place? Sometimes life isn't asking you to grow faster. Sometimes it's helping you grow stronger. This is the story of a little oak tree named Oakley, who discovered that the greatest strength grows where no one can see it. Deep inside the magical whispering forest where golden sunlight danced through emerald leaves lived a tiny oak sapling named Oakley. Every spring the young trees stretched higher toward the sky. The pine trees grew taller. The maple trees spread wider. Even the little birch trees seemed to shoot upward overnight. But Oakley stayed small. Every morning he looked at the trees around him and quietly whispered, "Why can't I grow like everyone else?" He watched birds build nests high in the branches. He watched squirrels race across the tallest trees. He watched the wind gently dance through leaves far above his little branches. Sometimes he smiled, but deep inside, he wondered if something was wrong with him. One sunny afternoon, a group of young trees laughed as the breeze flowed through the forest. "Look at Oakley. He's still so tiny. I'll touch the clouds before he reaches my branches." Their laughter echoed across the forest. Oakley smiled politely. He didn't want anyone to know how much their words hurt. That evening, as the stars slowly filled the night sky, Oakley looked up and whispered, "I must be doing something wrong." High above, an old owl named Elder Rowan had been watching quietly. He glided down and landed gently beside Oakley. "My little friend," the owl said kindly, "not every tree is meant to grow quickly." Oakley looked up. "But everyone else is becoming tall." The old owl smiled. "The forest has secrets that cannot be seen with your eyes." Before Oakley could ask what he meant, the owl spread his wings and disappeared into the moonlit sky. That night, something extraordinary happened. As the forest became quiet, Oakley heard a gentle whisper. "Oakley?" He looked around. No one was there. Then he realized the voice wasn't coming from the trees. It was coming from beneath the earth. His tiny roots tingled with warmth. Far below the ground, soft golden lights began glowing around his roots. The ancient roots of the forest had awakened. The whispering roots spoke with voices as gentle as the wind. "Do not fear your slow growth. Every day, while others grow upward, you are growing where no one is looking." Oakley listened carefully. Night after night, the whispering roots shared their wisdom. They taught him patience. They taught him courage. And they reminded him that the strongest roots are often hidden beneath the earth. The seasons came and went. Summer filled the forest with warmth. Autumn painted the leaves gold and orange. Winter covered everything with sparkling snow. Spring returned once again. Still, Oakley remained one of the smallest trees in the forest. Sometimes he wondered if the whispers had only been a dream. But every night, the whispering roots gently reminded him, "Keep growing, not upward, downward." Then one evening, dark clouds rolled across the sky. Lightning flashed. Thunder echoed through the mountains. The strongest storm the forest had seen in many years had arrived. Powerful winds pushed against every tree. The tallest trees bent from side to side. Branches snapped. Massive trunks cracked. One after another, the mighty trees began to fall. The whole forest trembled. Oakley closed his eyes. The wind pushed with all its strength. Rain poured from the sky. But beneath the earth, his roots reached deeper than anyone had ever imagined. The whispering roots wrapped around him like gentle arms. No matter how fiercely the storm raged, Oakley did not fall. When the morning sun finally appeared, the storm was over. Many of the tallest trees lay across the forest floor. Animals slowly came out from their hiding places. Then they saw something remarkable. In the middle of the forest, little Oakley was still standing, strong, steady, unshaken. The young trees looked at him with amazement. "We thought strength came from being the tallest." Oakley smiled warmly. "It comes from growing where no one can see." High above, Elder Rowan smiled proudly. "You have learned the oldest lesson in the forest." From that day on, whenever young trees became impatient or doubted themselves, they visited Oakley. He welcomed every one of them with kindness. Then he would tell them about the whispering roots, the roots that remind every heart that real strength begins beneath the surface. Moral: never be discouraged if your progress seems slow. The strongest roots grow where no one is watching, and one day, those hidden roots will help you stand through life's greatest storms. If Oakley's story warmed your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for another magical adventure here on Joy Glow Stories. Until our next story, keep your heart glowing.